It is a rarity when I go after members of my own of the I Stand with Vic movement that I am a part of. And I mean it is rare when I put it in the playlist. That said, I found out the main reason this morning. But here's what I got from the boss. Quote, Mets, this is Gene. I need to reach out as Discord did not send the ban notice. It can't I've come It has come to my attention that you're a strong supporter of Vic and the I Stand with Vic movement, which many of our members receive direct harassment from. As such, I cannot have you associate with our team, especially as these views have become public. End quote. This is also in addition to your promo about talking about you inflicting physical harm. I'm just going to say this. Was I aware? Did I figure it was that last video I put up that got me in the most amount of hot water? Yes. But was I aware that since at least 2022, when I was part of the troop, that the troop was getting harassed at every con they pop up at? No, I wasn't. And for those wondering what cons they pop up at, they're almost exclusively on the West Coast. This would mean MagWest, AMA Expo, AMA LA, Fanime, SakuraCon, KinyobiCon, KumoriCon, Queen City Anime, that's here in Charlotte, but you get the point. My point is this. G, Daniel, Trevor, Trish, I was not aware that the movement was harassing you guys because of my movement, because of my belief system, because of my beliefs and my viewpoints on the whole case. You guys are innocent to this. I didn't want casualties to be thrown around on my behalf. Just because you quote unquote associate with the enemy doesn't mean you guys should get caught in the crossfire. And to those who did, to every Risen Bull Ranger on the West Coast, you not only disappointed Vic, you disappointed me. I didn't want anyone getting caught in the crossfire. Nor does Vic. Whether they associate with throwing him under the bus or not is their prerogative. I've accepted that fact. But does that mean you should go after them because of that? No. So to the more extreme members of the troop, mm, mm, of the Reasonable Rangers, look into a fucking mirror and realize you're becoming that which you despise. The fight fire with fire mentality is not going to cut it in this situation. When I told them about what I stood for and they expressed their concern about it, I kept quiet about it thereafter. It's basically my way of trying to limit damage control. But instead, you guys expend mitigating damage. Instead, you guys expanded on that damage. You made it less about Vic and more about yourselves when you did that. It disappoints me. This is probably the most lawful I stand with Vic I'll ever be. Because you guys really fucked it up. Not just for Vic, but you fucked it up for me. Like I said, it's rare for me to scathe. I stand with Vic, but when I do, I'm not going to hold back against one of my own. I wanted to try and do something to change the views of the troop from the inside out. But you guys bludgeoned those hopes. You took a club to those hopes and bludgeoned the truth with your constant harassment. Do I know that I stand with Vic is not squeaky clean? Yes. No, Randall, I will still stick my neck out for the guy, but that doesn't mean I still stand with Vic, but I am not going to turn a blind eye to the more extreme individuals who are far worse than I am anymore. Randall, are you a kick vicar? So you're neutral. Okay, so you stick up for the guy. So you admit he was wrongfully accused. Sometimes I wonder if who's worse when it comes to cloud chasing, Kick Vic or I Stand. Maybe there's an equal level of bad apples in both orchards. I don't know. So essentially, you say that you're a lawful neutral. Okay, that's fair enough. I'm not going to. But let me say that. But getting back on topic, I get to those I stand with vicars who have gone to the cons that the CWF appears at. You're mad at them for siding with the cabal. Understandable. But did you have to make me a casualty in all this? You could have just left well enough alone. Never harassed them. I would have been thrown out of my own vices and depravities. Instead of you guys going out of your way to harass them to the point where it would have, or even if I didn't post yet that video on Monday, the outcome would have been the same anyhow. But now, the more extreme elements, in addition to my own self, have cost me that. And to the more extremists, when I share this on Facebook, I'm going to demand a fucking apology. I want one thing out of you guys, and that's an apology. Comment, share, like, and sub. Goodbye. I have nothing else to say beyond that because I'm too mad to say my usual outro.